Okay, the final thing we're going to do today is some planting out seeds. You would have seen from the plan that we had, we're planting out corn and beans. So we've already put some beans in, but we're going to grow some beans on to plant in a few weeks. So Julie's just filling up the containers to put the corn in. So we're going to put 2 seeds per little punnet. Now this corn, it's called sweet corn, it's called Terrific, F1. But the notes about this corn are, it's early cropping, which is good. Produces very large corn cobs, and we start to pick in about 12 weeks. Yeah. So Julie will put two seeds in each one. You'll notice that if you see Julie's hand, they've got a bit of red on them. Sometimes they've been treated with a fungal coating to stop them getting any disease. So we just put 2 in each one. And by putting in 2, there's plenty of room for them to grow. Where if you put a lot in it, they get a bit crowded. So we want nice, healthy seedlings. And they should be ready in about 2 or 3 weeks. So Julia just top them up with a bit of soil on the top. And then all we need to do next is to water them. So corn's one of the easiest seeds to grow, mainly because it's big, and it does germinate fairly quickly. So we've produced there, so 16 plants we've produced. So we'll produce more later on today. So the next thing we want to produce is some dwarf beans. So you would have seen in the last little video that we planted some beans that were given to us, but we need lots of beans because there's something that doesn't come into the shop very often, and you can't beat a fresh bean. So Julie's just filling up these containers. You'll notice these containers are a little bit taller and they're individual. So we like to put beans in an individual container. That will help them propagate a lot, germinate a lot quickly. And over the next few weeks we'll be growing beans on a regular basis, propagating. That way we have planting for the next 2 or 3 months, and rather than getting all the beans at once, we can get them over a period of time. Okay, so Julie, you might like to put some beans in now.
Yeah.
And
Okay, there are the beans we're growing.
so it's a dwarf bean. It's called stringless. So a lot of people don't like strings on their beans. So there's lots of varieties out there these days. So we just put 1 seed in. As I noticed, you would have seen we put 2 seeds in the larger container for the corn. So by growing your own plants from seed, it's a lot cheaper. So we're doing that for some plants. And then Julie now just tops it up with a bit of soil. And then we'll water them in. So hopefully in a few weeks, when we do our next video, we'll be able to show you how these seedlings have gone. Anyway, in the last term you did do some seedlings like the snow peas and corn. The corn didn't work out. We think it was too cold because we put it in towards the end of winter, whereas it's warmed up now, so there's a good chance that the corn will germinate, whereas the snow peas did germinate. So thanks Julie for doing that propagation.